What's happening, man? It's James Morgado of GodLevelGenius, man. In today's video, man, I want to talk to y'all about the power of words, man. Why you should never underestimate the power of words. Regardless of your spiritual journey or what beliefs you have, man, some of the universal laws is, man, as a man thinketh, so is he. In the Bible, it talks about how the power of life and death is in the tongue, man. You got to be careful what you say. You know, like the tongue is the only thing that doesn't have a bone. You know, it's a muscle, and it's the hardest thing to tame, according to a wise man or a great philosopher. So I want to tell y'all a little story, man, about a situation where literally somebody spoke something into existence and it didn't go how they wanted. That's why you got to be very detailed in the things you say. Now I'm not speaking from a guru perspective. I haven't mastered whatever this is that people say, like the law of attraction. I ain't the master of the tongue or nothing like that. Pause. I'm just giving, a life lesson of something that I went through, something I experienced. But to a lot of my friends and a lot of my relatives, man, I'm considered the deep guy somewhat, like the person that's, hey man, he whatever he be saying, it be happening. So this is just another example. So boom, I'm with this girl, man. We went to the mall, you know what I'm saying? We was going to the mall because I had a show coming up. And this story is years ago, by the way. And when we was going to the mall, we got on the interstate. While we was on the interstate, a truck cut us off, you know what I'm saying? And it could have caused a wreck, but it didn't. So old girl, while she driving, she like, cause by the way, I'm in the passenger side. I'm not driving, she driving. So old girl, while she driving, so she get mad. She like, oh, no, he didn't. I wish he had a hit us. I'm like, yo, chill, baby. Don't say that. I don't know. I don't want to get hit. And she was like, nigga, I was gonna break you off some money. We would have got a lot of money had he hit us and had a wreck. I'm like, no, I don't want no money that way. I'm like, don't speak that into existence. I'm like, it's a million ways to get money. I don't want to get it from a car wreck. So she acting like I'm tripping, like, man, you one of them old, you scary, you know what I'm saying? Or something like that. You know how people do. And I'm just like, nah, man, I just think you tripping, you know what I'm saying? And also she was drinking as well, so it didn't make it no better. So she kind of was like under the influence. I wouldn't say she was drunk. I know she wasn't drunk, but I'm just saying, like, she just in her zone, just talking, ain't thinking about what she's saying. Yo, so we didn't have a wreck on the interstate. We didn't get hit. She was able to, get control of the vehicle. We had a little swerve. And that was about it, you know what I'm saying? And we got back in motion, but she kept on putting it out there like, man, I wish we had a got hit. Yo, like maybe 10 minutes later, we get off the interstate, we get to a four-way stop. I'll never forget it. While we at the red light, boom! I said kaboom! We get hit from behind, rear-ended. I'm just in the car like, this can't be life. Ain't no way this just happened. No way. We almost just got hit. And now we got hit for real. So man, she just kind of looked at me and she mashed the shift gear to park, get out the car to see, what the car looked like. Crazy thing is, car wasn't even damaged. I mean, it felt like we got hit so hard that, something, it was a big, big dent or something. It wasn't even a dent in her car, you know what I'm saying? Like, pardon me, it was just a little dent, but it wasn't nothing noticeable. And she told dude who hit us, it was like an older guy, old man, you know what I'm saying? She was like, bruh, don't even worry about it. And she knew she couldn't say nothing because she had been drinking, you know what I'm saying? But she wasn't in the wrong. She parked at a red light and cuz just hit us from behind. And I'm one of them people, man, I'm not I told you so. I'm going to just give you the look like, and you fill in the blank. Of course, you know how women are. She get in the car, she don't even say nothing about what I had just said 10 minutes ago when we was on the interstate. And that's a lesson learned, man. You spoke that into existence. You invited that. You kept saying you wanted to get hit, and you said it was so much conviction. You got exactly what you asked for. It could have been worse. We could have been in a severe wreck, and we could have, you know what I'm saying? Thank you to God, you know, ain't nobody get injured or nothing, but you could have really got hurt because that's what you kept saying. Funny thing about that situation is that ain't the only time that didn't happen. One of my cousin's girlfriends used to say the same thing all the time. She was like, "Man, I just want somebody to hit me, man." Um, because you know a lot of people can't drive, even though they got licenses, and they be doing too much on the road. So you know people get road rage, and they'll say stuff like that. She was like, "Ooh, man, just go and hit me so I can get a new vehicle." Man, old girl, my cousin girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, she got in a bad wreck eventually. She was in a wreck so bad she was scared to drive again because she kept throwing it out there, man, and it came to her. So I'm telling you, man, you better just lie to yourself and be like, man, I'm spending millions every day. I'm spending millions. Say something like that rather than say, man, I'm so damn broke or I'm so broke, because that stuff, it's some truth to that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of other stories, you know what I'm saying, that I could, you know, just like with Biggie Smalls, like his album was called Ready to Die. Then another album, Life After Death. And what happened to him? He died young. You know, like he get talked about so much, you think he done lived a minute. Nah, Biggie wasn't even 25. I think he died at like what, 24, 23, something like that. Like he died extremely young. But that's all he kept inviting in his consciousness, man, was that. And I'm learning so much, man. Like it's power in the words that you say, man. Please be careful, man, what you be saying. You gotta really guard your tongue. Like you can't be wasting your breath, you know, saying things, you know, loosely, because you will speak that into existence, man, unknowingly or knowingly. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be very consistent with trying to just be positive over your life. And yeah, at times it's hard to say certain things because you don't see like nothing good coming out of whatever the situation you in. But what I tell myself is, you know for a fact if you keep speaking negative, something negative gonna happen. So you might as well try to say as much good over your life as possible, man. But be careful, man. These are true stories that I'm bringing up, by the way. This ain't no exaggeration. Like, I'm looking at their faces right now as I'm telling this story. I remember it so vividly, man. But I just wanted to share this to y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Whoever come across this video, man, be careful with the words you say, man. If you made it this far to the video, man, please do me a favor, man. Hit the like button, share it, subscribe, you know, hit the notification bell so you can see me pop up and don't miss none of my content, miss none of my videos, man. I am James Vergado, man. Please subscribe to the God Level Genius YouTube channel. And as always, be God level. The genius is in you.